Hello everyone, and welcome back to Deck Specs. Today, I'll be showing off my Draco-Pals, which is short for Draco Slayer / Performapal. We got Masterpiece, the true Draco Slayer. Master Penge, the true Draco Slayer. And yes, I say Penge, short for pendulum. Yeah, I got actually 3 Master Penges lurking in this deck. Luster Penge, the Draco Slayer. Lecter Penge, the Draco Overlord. And Vector Penge, the Draco Overlord. On to more pendulum monsters. 3 Arcane Eccentric, which is a 2-in-1 negate in one self-destructor. Which is a Raigeki break either way. Its Penge effect makes it a dust tornado. Its monster effect sort of makes it a one target Raigeki. But anyway, Guiding Aerodyne, which is a 3 of. I run a 3 of it because, yeah, there's a lot of contracts in this deck. Makes them usable without costs. Now for more Penges. 3 Dark Doriado. 2 Rescue Hamster. Helps break out the Master Penges easily. Performapal Coin Dragon. Performapal Paratrio. And yes, the Paratrio is how I get into the Sleight Hand Magician. Then there's Duragido. Self-explanatory. It can be special summoned during the battle phase. 3 of... Here are more battle traps. Well, more battle hand. More battle summoners. Draco Face Off for more Draco summoning power. Now, first, that's the spell. Now for the traps. 1 copy of Ultimate Providence. Wish I had permanences in year 2, but instead, I run Unwavering Bond, which I have 2 of. I run a Solemn Warning. Yeah, this is still 1. I would run Solemn Judgment in here, but I don't have any. I run 3 Grand Horns of Heaven. 3 7 Tools in case another counter trap is used against me. Back to the others. Ultimate Providence stops an effect by discarding the same type of card. Unwavering Bond is useful against pendulums. Solemn Warning's the all-purpose card. Grand Horn of Heaven stops special summons. Counter here specifically stops counter traps. I guess you could count it as a 4th MST if you want to. Admit that 8 4th 7 tools of the bandit if you want. I guess you could count counter as a 4th 7 tools. Then I run Vanity's Call. This card stops every other effect in the chain when it's activated. And only as Chain Link 4. And of course, the 2 Dust Tornadoes blows away the back row with ease. Next, the extra deck. Number 38. Hope, Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. We got Ignister Providence, the Blaze, the Lasting Draco Slayer, 2 Dinoster Power, the Mighty Draco Slayer, a Majesty Paladin, the Ascending Draco Slayer. Bet you can probably guess what archetypes they're based off of. Ignisters based off the Ignites. Dinosters based Ignister Providence is based off Ignites. Dinoster Power, Dinomists, and as for Magister Paladin, Magispectors. There is a ritual monster based off Altergeist, but its name's kind of a mouthful. Anyway, I run Evil Storm Ouroboros, Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, and Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon. I have been meaning to get some henge support into this deck for quite a while. This one. Alright, now that I've picked a sleeve, let's pick a pendulum monster. Let's pick a link monster for this deck to give it the boost it needs. And I believe that this deck can help out pretty well. We need one with at least 2 link arrows. And I think I know who to call on. We're gonna have to dive into my biggest stack of cards for this. Has to be something this deck can run. Land is an option. But it's gonna be, oddly enough, Puzzlemino, the drop-in delator. Ain't the new link monster this deck will run. Puzzlemino. Sure, his link arrow can be questionable, but it will be worth it. There is a what? Well, what do you know? He's just the card we needed. Puzzlemino is now a part of my Draco-Pal deck. Sorry about the lengthy search. But anyway, let's get on to that sample hand, shall we? We'll have Draco face off. Guiding Aerodine, Dark Doriado, Arcane Eccentric, and finally, well, actually, I'm not going to use a Dark Doriado. I'll use a Rescue Hamster, and the final card will be a Pero. I don't know why I run Summon Great Pero, but it's quite a useful card. First things first, Draco face off. I reveal one Draco Slayer, one I go Overlord, say Master Penge and Lector Penge, say they pick this one for me to summon. So I normal summon my Draco Overlord to the field. A special Draco Overlord. Then he hits the extra deck. But that's not all. Into the Pendulum Scales. Go to Scale 3, Guiding Aerodine, and the Scale 7, Archfiend Eccentric. Just so you can see the scales. Next. We know he's doing summon of Rescue Hamster. I tribute Rescue Hamster, choose Master Penge, and summon 2 more copies of Master Penge from my deck. No, this may wind up being one of my longer videos. Next, the Pendulum Summons. Pero, and the 3rd and final Master Penge. So, I'll transfer this Master Penge. I'll take that Master Penge. Turn it into Puzzlemino. Then Lecter making level 8. Next, I go and use the other 2 Master Penges and go into one of my Dinoster powers. Then I overlay the Dinoster with the now level 8 Lecter Penge. Oh yeah, this went into the summon too. The level 4 Drake, let's say, and the level 5 Hera went into the summon. So I guess he's in the entering zone. And we get Titanic Galaxy. So now with Puzzle Mino in this deck, I can still bring out Titanic Galaxy. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's also a pleasure to say my Draco Pals finally have Link power. See you next time on Dex.